Hi there, how do you do? It's Rooks, your faithful artist. Do you like the sea? Or are you a bit suspicious of it, like me? Or in case you're wondering, it's a Portuguese man of war. Loads of them got beached up the other day. Anyway, aren't they gorgeous? Apparently they're quite dangerous. Have nasty stings, I've been told. For time being, I shall leave the sea to the brave and stick to the land. But I don't have to be brave to paint the creatures of the sea, and today we're gonna do just that. Normally, I just muck about and go straight to do whatever I want on the paper, but today we're gonna do something different. I've been commissioned to paint hake. It's a type of fish. It's going to be used as a reference picture, so it does need to reflect the proportions. So I can't just give it wings or emotions. I've learned botanical illustration, and this is sort of similar discipline to that. Basically, you can't make things up or abbreviate details that you think is not that important, because it's not up to you to decide that. Less vibing and more diligence. So here I'm using hard graphite pencil and noting down the shapes. I'm really sorry that these lines are faint and it must be hard for you to see, but they do have to be quite faint. Basically, only I need to be able to see it while I put colors down, and it shouldn't show up on the end result. Here we have it, the teenage hake. Now I'm gonna move on to putting colors down, and I shall use watercolor. It's a popular choice when you're doing these types of images. Just in case you're wondering, I use Winsor & Newton because I have it, and they are predictably nice. I don't know why, but I always start with eyes when I paint fish. Perhaps because I find their gaze to be quite intimidating. Well, it's a bit rich coming from this apex predator, though I don't eat a lot of fish. Oh, talking of predation, hakes have this characteristic set of gnashes that are incredibly vicious looking. And they're really interesting. They have this sort of transparent, dark, sort of smoky quartz quality to them. As you can see, you don't have to be a marine biologist to paint fish, but you do have to be able to spot characteristics and at the same time really fight the urge to sort of go to town with those characteristics. That's what you do with caricatures, and you do those for politicians, not for fish. Oh, look, the face is sort of getting there. When you gather your reference images, you do actually have to take into account that sometimes fish look quite different from when they're alive to, when they're like caught and displayed in markets. And you are not painting a dead fish. Well, unless you want to, like still life and market scenes. But when you are painting a specimen, you do actually have to take into account that they do have to look somewhat alive. They need to look like animals and not food. I guess another thing is also that they're kind of shiny and wet looking. And when objects are wet and shiny, they reflect whatever the light that's around them. And I guess you do actually need to know that. And also know that that may not be the color of the species you're painting. Oh, by the way, does it matter how many spines are in the fin? An unfortunate answer is that yes, they do matter. Unless you have the specimen in front of you, well, finding and choosing the reference images probably would be half of the game. Well, this time I couldn't have the hake in front of me. I mean, they're quite large. And yeah, and I don't really eat fish. Come to think of it, I don't really eat cows or pigs or chickens either. I leave those to my obligate carnivore partners. My cats, basically. In fact, if I had the real specimen in front of me, I probably won't be able to work. My cats are not aware of the sea, and if they encounter one, I think they'll be quite offended. But they do like their fish supper. Here we have it. Hake, do you like painting fish? Or do you find it a bit difficult? Please let me know in the comments. And if you can, please subscribe. If you have done so already, thank you. I'll think of you. Now I'm gonna go do some beach cleaning for us.